Guys, welcome back to St Neots Town TV. Nice 3 points on the board today, 1-0 against Hereford, and in the end a fairly comfortable victory. Liam, what do you make of that?
Yeah, we've had a little bit of what we call a bad patch. We drew one and lost one, which we haven't been used to in the last month. And we asked the boys for a reaction today. We had a good clear out, we had a good chat during the week. The boys responded really positively, and we asked them for some things today, and first and foremost a clean sheet, because we haven't been getting many, and we feel that it's very important to build a side that's very hard to beat and very solid at the back. And they've responded magnificently, and today proves that. I think that we're 1-0 maybe doesn't tell the whole story. I think we were comfortable winners in the end.
That's some good performance.
Obi, get back in! Well done, Drury! We've got 7! Come inside. Abu Bakr! Abu! Abu Bakr! Move up!
Some good performances today in midfield. One of note I had to pick out, I think, Bruce Wilson, a tremendous shift today, and he's worked really hard for the side.
Yeah, that's what Bruce is all about. I mean, his energy levels are second to none, and you know, when we went to Cirencester, Liam mentioned the draw and the defeat in you know, in midweek to Chesham, but Bruce was unavailable for either of those games. So I think, you know, when he comes back into the side, he makes a difference to us, because his work ethic is second, as I say, it's second to none. And I think, you know, everything, our result today has stemmed from how hard we've worked, and you know, we must always be mindful that, you know, we have players with flair, we have players with who do different things, goal scorers like Drew, Louis, Hilliard, but the lads who just roll their sleeves up and work are, you know, they often go unnoticed, but they're priceless.
Yeah, the work rate carried us over the line today, because I didn't feel we created as much as we have done previously. So securing that one goal, I think the first goal on the 12th minute, good corner. Was that a good header by
Josh?
It was Josh, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And then who do you expect to follow it up and drill it home? Drew Roberts. Another good finish for him. That's 15 goals for him so far.
Yeah, well, Drew's flying, and fair play to him, you know. So it's a corner we worked on, so we were pleased with that. You know, it's come over to the back stick, as you say. Josh has done exactly what we've asked him to do, and Drew's finished it off for us. So Drew does what Drew does.
It's a great header from Josh. It's a fine save from the keeper as well. I don't think he could have pushed it anywhere else other than back into the goal. So yeah, job done. So just casting our minds back to Chesham, a better performance than when we played them at their place a few weeks back, but disappointing in the end. How do you sum that one up, Liam?
Quick the ball! Now go supporting! Now go supporting! 1-on-1! Keep it for us! Keep it! Supporting! Get it right! Tack it, Toad! Tack it! Goodbye! Finish! Finish, Piercy! Yeah! Well done, Ashley Smith! Gamble off him! Piercy inside! There we go! Get in the box! Get in the box! Deliver! Go on, Ash! Yeah! Come on, Tomo! Cross you go, Piercy! Pick the 8, Piercy! Get tighter! Stand up, Toad! Stand up! The box, Leo! Edge of the box, Leo! Come in, Toad! Time! Time! Keep him out of the box! Concentrate! Concentrate! Fast win!
I think the game was won and lost in the first 20 minutes, if I'm going to be completely honest. Sometimes when you're doing quite well, you can get a little bit complacent. You can expect teams to come here and lie down. And Chesham didn't. They really hit us very hard. We made a lot of mistakes. And going back to what Gary said, we didn't do the fundamental basics, and that starts with hard work. And hard work's infectious. You know, when the midfield start a game and they're really at it, that really galvanises the rest of the team and drags them through, and I felt that we missed that against Chesham. We didn't start very brightly, we let them dictate the play, and by the time we had to drag ourselves back into it, it was just too late, and it all comes down to hard work as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, I must say Chesham, that's probably the best I've seen a side start in a while. They were straight out of the blocks, and I think within under a minute they were putting us under pressure and creating opportunities, and we just didn't quite step up to the game quick enough, did we? And always a bit of a painful one when you concede the first goal and we're down to 10 men. Ryan Frater off for an injury and a bit of a reshuffle, and that's when we conceded that first goal.
Yeah, certainly, and it kind of shook us up a little bit, if I'm going to be completely honest. It showed that we can be sloppy in certain areas. Not only Ryan Frater injured, but the bench not getting ready on time, so we couldn't get anybody on, and there was a few habits creeping in that performance outlined, and if we can outline it and stamp it out now, then going forward we've got a great opportunity to keep building and not letting that happen again, and that's what we're really trying to push home here, is that we'll make one mistake but we won't make that same mistake again, and they caught us on the hop Tuesday night, which we won't be starting. As you've seen today, we started on it, the boys are ready to go, and listen, everybody makes a mistake, but we've put it right today.
The pleasing thing about the Chesham game, if there is a pleasing thing, was the lads their heads didn't drop, they got back on it. We got that goal just on the stroke of half time, good finish by Jay Davies, and we're always looking to try and fight and scrap something, get out of the game, and then towards the end of the game I was thinking, well, this is going to be another 3-3, so in that respect quite a good reaction from the side to try and get something out of the game, but it did seem like it was going to be one of those nights in the end, wasn't it?
Yeah, well, at one point I think we were good for a 3-3 if Max has brought a great save out from the keeper there in the last maybe 10-15 minutes. If it goes in, maybe it could have been, we may have even gone on and won it. But I think overall, when we look back, as Liam says, the first 20-25 minutes of that particular game just wasn't good enough from our point of view, and when you start slow and you start like that, you're always going to run the risk of not being able to get yourself going, or you give too much away to get it back in the end, you know.
So we've got a cup game to look forward to next weekend. Back in the cup competitions, FA Trophy. What are we going to do?
No, the FA Trophy is the only one we're left in now. So of course it'd be nice to have a run. We're at home. We'll prepare as we do for every other game, and look to just take every round as it comes, and hopefully we'll get through that round against what will be a good side and will be a stern test for us.
Excellent. Thanks, guys. Catch up with you next weekend.
Thank you very much.